Countrywood artists! Welcome to Countrywood Art virtual lesson number 7 with Miss Whitney. I know there were technical difficulties throughout the district last week regarding YouTube. I included a YouTube link as well as my video through Google Drive. So the two videos named lesson number 7 are the same. Hopefully this way everyone will be able to access the lesson. Guess what it's time for, friends? Miss Whitney's Mask of the Week! So many of you have been seeing me in the Countrywood hallways or in your classrooms and are either excited to ask about my new Mask of the Week or excited to tell me what they know about the famous artist I painted my Mask of the Week to look like. Well, I have a new Mask of the Week this week. Take a look. What shapes do you see on this mask? Do you see all of the circles I painted? The reason I painted colorful circles on my mask is because this week's famous artist is known for using colors and shapes, specifically circles, in his painting. The name of the artist that I painted my Mask of the Week is Vasily Kandinsky. I say, you say, Vasily Kandinsky. Vasily Kandinsky. Great! Kandinsky was born in the year 1866 in the country Russia.
Hello! Привет!
When he started painting, he didn't paint anything specifically. He thought that shapes and colors alone could be art. What he painted was known as abstract art. I say, you say, abstract art. Abstract art is art that doesn't look realistic. It doesn't look like a photo of people or trees or food. Abstract art could just be colors and shapes, just like what Kandinsky painted. He was actually one of the first abstract painters. He grew up loving music and colors so much. He actually was able to see colors through music. He would listen to music and paint what colors he saw. Let's listen to music and see what colors we see. Close your eyes. What color does this song make you feel? There is no right or wrong answer. What color did you see? Remember, there is no right or wrong answer. This song made me think of the color red. It made me feel anger. Let's listen to another song. What color did you see? This song made me think of the color blue. It made me feel sad. One more. Let's see if it makes us think of a different color. What color did you see? This song made me think of the color yellow. It made me feel happy. I think you're getting the hang of it. Let's jump into his paintings. Do you see how his art was inspired by music? Now let's take a look at some of Kandinsky's artwork. This is called Circles in a Circle. Do you think this is a good name for this painting? Do you see how he just used shapes and lines to create his artwork? This painting is called Composition 8. Composition is a word used in music. What kind of music do you think he heard when he painted this? And this is called Squares with Concentric Circles. Do you see all of the different colored circles inside of the squares? This is probably Kandinsky's most famous piece of art. And this is what I painted my mask to look like. Vasily Kandinsky's Squares with Concentric Circles. If you see me at Countrywood this week, make sure to tell me that you know which artist I painted my mask of the week to look like. The great abstract artist Kandinsky. I have added an episode of Art with Maddie and Dada about Vasily Kandinsky to this lesson if you'd like to learn more about this amazing artist. Let's sing our welcome song and begin our lesson.
Hello, hello to all my friends. Here we are in art again. It's great to see you, everyone. Countrywood artist, Miss Whitney. We're going to make some art and have some fun. Round of applause.
Great, friends. Okay, now that we learned about the great artist Vasily Kandinsky, let's make art just like him. We are going to be creating a flower masterpiece that looks like his circles. To make it easier, you can use supplies that you have at home. We are going to be tracing and cutting different sized circles to create this masterpiece. If you have crayons or markers, you can use those to color in the circles. And if you have paint, you can use paint to add colors to your circles. Make sure to ask an adult which supplies you have at home and what you can use to create this flower masterpiece inspired by Kandinsky. Don't forget to turn on some music and listen for the colors that inspire you by what you hear. Let's create some circle flowers. I am going to show you different ways that you can create your artwork. First, let's start with a background. You can either start with a blank piece of white paper, construction paper, or you can paint your background like I did. If you want to paint your background, I suggest for you to paint it first, then let it dry while you are cutting out your circles. To make this collage, you are going to carefully use scissors to cut out your circles out of construction paper or paper that you've painted or colored on first. Trace the circle using a lid, bottle cap, or something that's the size of the circle you want to create. The first circle is bigger. The next circle is medium, and they get smaller as they go. It's up to you how many circles you want to create inside of each other. In the Inspiration Masterpiece, they glued a button down as a smaller circle. You can either glue down a circular object in the middle or just cut the smallest circle. Don't forget about the flower stems. Cut out long rectangles. Think about how many flowers you'd like to add and cut out that amount of stems. When you have cut out all of the shapes, it's time to glue everything down. Make sure your background is dry. Let's put together our flower masterpiece inspired by Vasily Kandinsky. We created a flower collage inspired by the famous artist Vasily Kandinsky. Don't forget to submit your artwork through Google Classroom. I can't wait to turn the virtual gallery on my website into a beautiful flower garden of colors. I hope you have fun listening to music and creating circles just like Kandinsky. See you next week for a new art lesson. Bye, friends.